Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Here we are. We are at our resistance level again. Actually, for the third time of asking. You could potentially obviously look at these lows as a low, a higher low, and a higher low. Obviously this this high here did kind of pop above our horizontal level, but if you want, you could look at this as an ascending triangle of sorts. So yeah, will that break us through? Will that give us a measured move basically up to the $40,000 level, where we obviously know this is our macro resistance level for the time being. That is what is at stake here. Obviously it is the weekend, so we know weekend price action is not to be trusted as much, but obviously things are looking good here. Momentum indicators will obviously be looking better with this move. We have put in a series of higher lows within this channel. I mean, yeah, like I said, we can obviously look at these levels as higher highs, so we're in a channel, but I guess you could also look at these as basically tests of this horizontal resistance. So obviously at which point that makes us look like an ascending triangle, which could have a bullish resolution, where we've literally targets of the top of the upside range, which is where we want to be. We basically want to be as far away from $30,000 as we can be. I mean, it would be fantastic if we can get through 42,000 and get into this next area, but I mean, I think that is extra optimistic, and for the time being I would just take price action above 36,000, even if it stays below 40,000 for a prolonged period still. We just don't want to be testing down to this 30,000 because it is just too dicey, guys. But yeah, we are but I mean, so we are looking to try and break this. If we do, then yeah, we could come into the next resistance level, potentially test this trend line, the top of the channel again. Maybe we then pull back into the support level, test the bottom of the channel. Maybe we then pull up towards 40,000, and then obviously we need to decide: do we break through? Do we drop out of the channel? Do we trade sideways? But yeah, we could very much be seeing price action within this channel, and that would be good because, like I said, at the very least, it will get us into this top half, which I think is definitely going to make a lot of us feel a lot more comfortable about the situation than it did when we were just in the bottom half and coming down and obviously looking at testing 30k. These were very risky. This was very risky price action, and obviously we had obviously big buying coming in at these levels that did obviously soak up any amount of selling, any amount of FOMO selling, and yeah, just bearish selling that came into these levels. So Ethereum, Bitcoin also looking very good here, looking very good for the overall health barometer of the crypto market. Obviously this is just one altcoin. It's the major altcoin, but Bitcoin dominance as well, you can see coming down a little bit. But yeah, obviously these altcoins performing against Bitcoin is an overall barometer of risk appetite, and therefore overall health of the crypto market. If people are looking to put on risk in riskier coins, and clearly they do have more confidence, those people at least have more confidence in Bitcoin continuing upwards, or at least rescuing itself from where it is and getting back into the 50,000s. But yeah, Ethereum, good. It's good to see us get back above this horizontal. You can see we obviously testing these horizontals nicely. So we have drawn in the next one in. We've got a next target here, and then we could potentially draw in a few more horizontals. But I think overall we just got to play this level by level. Hope Bitcoin keeps recovering, and at which point, yeah, I mean, we'd expect that risk on to filter into these altcoins, and yeah, most notably Ethereum will be with its London upgrade coming potentially the end of this month, maybe next month, but nonetheless it is on the immediate horizon. So yeah, here's the Bitcoin dominance as well, looking to potentially move down. We've got this major horizontal, major support level here. Well, it's not the most major one, but if we do get below it, it's kind of like we're below this low here. Obviously the initial move up, the pullback, and then the bounce. Once we're below this level here, you pretty much will just expect continuation downside, and then we've clearly put in the high of this overall price action. So yeah, getting below, we'll just call it 44. Getting below 44 is what we're looking at for Bitcoin dominance, providing you a bull, that is, obviously. There's some bears out there that want everything to crash and burn, so they can profit from their leveraged short positions. But hey, I don't think that is most of us here. Yeah, other than that, weekends, no point looking at traditional markets. We shall have a look at those stochastics, see how they are looking. I guess the 4 hour did give us that nice move up towards 36,000. It is looking a bit tired here, so again, we're going to be passing the baton over to some of the higher time frames. 10 hour looking good. Obviously plenty of room to run, wants to get back into the bullish half, but this could clearly get us through 36,000. This 10 hour moving up, if this 10 hour gets basically back to the top, we will clearly be through 36,000. 12 hour has turned back up, maintaining the bullish zone. So this turning back up and continuing upside, this is a good sign to show us we're going to get through 36k. Daily, this looks good as well. Daily is in the bullish zone as well and moving up nicely. Daily looking good too. 2-day has turned up. I mean, these have been flip-flopping about, but yeah, 2-day is currently turning up. So that is good. 3-day, well, it's just grinding its way up the 3-day, but at least it is pointing up from a low level, so there will be no need for any immediate bullish reset of that indicator. It can just go on a bullish run, and similarly the same with the 5-day and the weekly. So and then we'll just for completion, bi-weekly and monthly are still coming down. But overall, this stochastic read is promising, especially on the basis some of these higher time frames, 5-day, weekly, even 2-day and 3-day, have got a lot of room to run and can turn up from low levels. So if they do start get going, we do get to 42, we will have a good chance, providing if we do it over a period of a few days, that should get those going. And then yeah, I mean, we could be looking at a very good shot, a very good chance of getting towards 50k. We then obviously have to play the whole bear trap scenario that a lot of people will be potentially looking for, and maybe we get up to 50k, maybe even they fake us out all the way up to say 58k, and then we do come all the way back down to test the 40,000 base again, trade sideways again, and gradually grind our way up. I mean, again, all I am concerned about is getting as far away and staying as far away from 30,000 as we can, getting above 42, and then consolidating anywhere in this low zone, no matter how long it takes or how we do it. I would be extremely pleased with that. And then yeah, we build a base, eventually make our way up to $150,000 Bitcoin. That's what we'll be looking at that point as well. If we do sort of build in a base above 40,000, trading this sideways for a bit, 40,000 would then be the level that we'd need to maintain. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, clearly we'll be looking at obviously a high, a low, a lower high, and then gunning for lower lows. That is a few steps ahead. We're getting ahead of ourselves. That's what I was trying to say. We are not at present even above this $30,000 level. Sorry, $36,000 level. We're not even the top half of this low consolidation range zone that we're in. Let alone got to the top half. Let alone taken out 42k. Let alone got up towards 50k. But that is the most realistic bullish scenario I think that could play out for us. Is we get back into here, we trade sideways for a period of time, and then ultimately break onwards and upwards. It is potentially going to come with in tandem with a move down in the dollar. I would expect. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out, because this is by no means a certain pullback trade, a certain next downward move. If we do look at it on the longer term, I mean, we could we could obviously, well, realistically, compared to this high here and these lows here, we could come and put in a lower high anywhere in this zone and then come back down and then have another leg down. So I mean, there could be more more of a pain trade in the dollar, but you guys know that that's not how I see it playing out. But obviously how I see it playing out is relatively irrelevant. It's just a game of statistics and probabilities and then confirmations, and then ultimately which way we go, and the trend being your friend, and obviously in the short, medium and long term. But yeah, there we go. Not much else to say. Things are looking good. It is the weekend. Can we get above 36k? If we do, longer time frames, the cash sits will be looking good. To give us a good shot of getting above 42,000, and then I think a lot more confidence will come back into the market. We'll maybe potentially trade sideways in this wide range here, whilst altcoins will probably start to have a nice run. Ultimately, I mean, we want to get right. We want to get very granular here. And then obviously Bitcoin can then ultimately break above that. Altcoins will maybe suffer against Bitcoin as Bitcoin goes on a bit of a run, and then ultimately it will top out and consolidate, and altcoins will go on another run. And there we have it. There is our dream scenario. So yeah, that is it, guys. Yeah, happy weekend, everyone. Hope you all guys having a great time. Oh yeah, well done for England. Absolutely smashed it yesterday, didn't we? 4-0. I think it makes it a lot more certain we'll win our next game now, because if nothing else, Denmark are going to be a bit worried about playing us, and our guys will be playing with obviously extra confidence, which means you can usually play better if you're more confident and relaxed and you're not nervous. Like Denmark are clearly going to be nervous now. So yeah, it looks like we can get through to that final, and then we just got to take our chances against either Spain or Italy. So yeah, there we go, guys. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.